Guys, so today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to create your very own donut paper squishy. So I have seen the comments from my other video where I showed guys how to make emoji bun paper squishies. So this time I'll be teaching you guys how to make the donut one, as I promised you guys that I would teach you guys how to make it if you comment down below that you want to see a tutorial on it. So you guys have commented, so I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make it. So yeah, so these are the materials that you'll be needing. You'll be needing a piece of paper. I'm just using an A4 size paper here, but you can really use any kind of paper that you have. You can even use colored papers, that will work as well. So yeah, next you'll be needing some scissors. I'm just going to use the scissors right here, and it's just a sharp scissors. And you can also use some markers. Here are just some markers from IKEA, and they come in different colors obviously. So this is if you want to decorate your squishy. You'll be needing some tape. I don't have a big tape currently right now, so I'm just going to be using this for now. And you'll also be needing like a small circle thing. So I'm going to be using this circle, and I'm also going to be using a pen stand. So as I told you guys, you'll be needing like a bigger circle. I'll be using this pen stand for my bigger circle, and this like small little cap, I guess, for the pen stand. So basically you just want to create like a donut shape when you put the small circle in like the big circle, so it should look something like that. You basically need something to trace out your two circles, and one has to be bigger and the other has to be smaller. So yeah, first you're going to take your piece of A4 size paper, or you can also use colored paper, anything you want, and you're just going to fold your piece of paper into half. So just make sure it's in half. It doesn't have to be super straight or super like well folded. You just need to make sure it's in half, and that's all you need to do. So just fold it in half, and now you can open it like so. So the next step, you're going to take your pen stand, or you can use anything else that you want to use, but I'm just going to use a pen stand. And I'm gonna flip mine over, sorry about that. I'm just gonna flip mine over, and I'm going to use a pen and just trace the outline of the pen stand. So I'm just going to go ahead and draw it on my piece of paper and just go around the circle. I actually recommend you to use a pencil instead of a pen, but if you use a pen, it'll be like kind of easier to see the markings, I guess. And it's just nicer to use a pen to me. So yeah, just go ahead and draw a circle, and you should be left with something that looks like this. Next, you're going to take your smaller circle, and I'm just going to use this, and I'm just going to turn that over because there's some things I'm using for my craft. So you're just going to need a smaller circle. I'm going to be using this, and you're going to want to place it on a piece of paper in the middle, just like so. And I'm just going to do it like that, and basically just place your small circle in the middle of the bigger circle, and you're just going to go ahead and start to trace that. So try to make sure that it's aligned in the middle, and then start tracing. It doesn't matter if your circle does not really turn out really nice, you just gotta make sure that it's traced and that there's at least an outline of it. So I just went ahead and did that, and this is my result. So yeah, so now what you want to do is take your scissors, and you're just going to go ahead and trim the piece of paper. So you're just going to go ahead and cut according to the bigger outline, and just cut that out like so. And sorry if you guys cannot see very clearly, but you're just going to go ahead and cut that out. So yeah, sorry. So I went ahead and did that, and you should be left with two pieces because you folded the piece of paper. So yep, and you're just gonna make sure that they're aligned again. Now you're going to fold the two pieces of paper a little bit into half, and you're just gonna cut like a slit there, kind of like that, and you're just going to start cutting the inside hole and just cut out the hole from the inside. So yeah, and just kind of want to get a hole on the inside of the paper, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. So I went ahead and cut out the middle circle, and this should be what you're left with, two pieces of the same identical ones. So now, as you can tell, there is pen markings on the first piece of paper, so you're just gonna flip that over and there won't be any pen markings and it'll look nicer. Now you're just going to go ahead and design however you want on a piece of paper to create your donut. So yeah, so that's the end result after decorating my donut with the markers. You can also use anything else you want to decorate your piece of paper, but I just use markers as that's like really easy and fast. And on the back I just wrote a random scribble, I guess like a donut and some random designs. And on the front I just created this like donut look shape thing. So yeah, now we're going to move on to using the tape. So what we're going to do is you're going to get some tape now, and you're just going to take your two donuts, and for now just first take a small piece of tape off. So I'm just going to take a small amount of that, and we're just going to paste it like so, and just go ahead and take that all up at the sides. So just make sure it's all taped just like that, and you're just going to continue doing that for the whole donut. So yeah, and you don't actually really want to do it for the whole donut, you want to leave a little bit of gap, so let's just do that. So yeah, so what you're going to do is tape out all the sides, but you're just going to leave a gap, and for now it should look something like this. The middle part is also not sealed up, so there'll be like a hole in there and you can still put stuff in there. So yeah, so now what we're going to do is we're going to completely seal up the inside of the donut with the tape, just like how we did it for the outer side. And this time we don't leave any gaps, we just completely tape it up with the tape. So yeah, so if you guys were wondering how to seal up the inside, I just decided to show you an example. You're just going to take a small slip of your tape, and you're just going to paste it on one side where there's the hole, just like so, and there'll be a film right there. You're going to get your scissors and cut all the way at the A just a little bit, and try to bring it all the way back, and you're basically done. So yeah, and there's still a little hole there, so I'm just going to press that in and make sure it's all sealed up. Okay, so that's how you seal up the inside of the donut. So now where the hole was, you cannot get through to the inside because the hole is sealed up. So now what you're going to need is some cotton, and I forgot to mention this at the start of the video, but you will actually need cotton as well. You can also use tissue papers, but I'm going to be using cotton because I want to use cotton, but it depends on what kind of squishy you're going for. If you want yours to be softer, go ahead and use cotton. If you want yours to be more for like a stress relief instead, you should go ahead and use tissue papers, because I found that tissue papers will work better as a stress relief. So yeah, so what you're going to do now is you're going to take your cotton or your tissue paper, and you're just going to take a couple of them and just start peeling them up. You can also use stuffings for this if you do have stuffings, but I don't have any stuffings, so I'm just going to be using cotton for this. So just gonna keep peeling them up You can also do the same thing as for the tissue. If you're using tissue, just do the exact same thing and just keep peeling them off. So for now, I think this may be enough. So what you're going to do is take the hole, and sorry if this video is getting a little long because it takes some time to show you guys how to make this, but you're going to take your cotton and you're just going to start pushing that into your paper squishy. So it may take some time to get it all in, but it's pretty worth it, I guess, because it gets filled up. And when that happens, it's pretty much just turned into a squishy. So if you need help with pushing the cotton down there, you can actually use like a pen or like a stick or something to just get it pushed. Now I don't know if you guys can see this thing, but I actually didn't manage to seal up the inside of the donut properly enough, so there's actually a little bit of a hole there, but that's okay because we can always seal that up again. So it's actually a little bit of an advantage when there's a hole in the middle, because it'll be easier to push the cotton in, but then again there will be disadvantages because the cotton will keep leaking out, I guess. So yeah, so just go ahead and keep filling up your squishy and just keep filling it in with more cotton until you feel that your squishy is good enough, like it's filled until you think it's good enough. As to, it depends on what kind of squishy you actually want, because if you want a harder squishy, you should add more cotton, and if you want a softer one, you should add less. So it really just depends. And I'm just going to fill it out a little more at this area. So just gonna keep filling it up with more tissues or cotton. Really just depends on you. So you would reach a stage where all is filled up, but there'll be a gap here, and mine actually has a gap here as well. I'm sorry, but what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and seal up the middle part again, because I didn't manage to seal up properly. So yeah, so I'm finally done sealing the inside up properly, and I think I'm just going to peel one more cotton up because I think it's not enough. So yeah, and now we're going to fill up just the top part of the squishy so that it will be completely filled up. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that on camera. So my battery is actually running low, so sorry if I'm kind of rushing, but yeah, and I think there's still not enough cotton for this, so maybe I'll add a little more. OMG, I hope this does not peel off or anything. So yeah, okay, great. So I'm going to use one more cotton, or maybe half of it. So just keep peeling that up if you think that there's not enough cotton. So now that I kind of filled up the squishy properly, I'm going to go ahead and seal up the top. So yeah, sorry if it's not focusing, but I'm just going to go ahead and seal up the top. Okay, so here's the final product. I'm really sorry that this video took way longer than I expected, but here's the final product. I know it isn't the best. I kind of messed up a little bit this time, but if you guys want to see kind of how it works out, you can just go look out at my how to make like a paper squishy and my previous one, and it was on like making an emoji paper bun, squishy paper bun. So it's very similar to this. This one is just a donut one, and the method of making it is all the same. It's just that this one is just in a donut shape, and it just takes a way longer time because you gotta seal up the insides as well, and that's just all it is. So yeah, if you guys are still unclear, you can go visit my previous video on how to make a similar squishy using paper as well, but that one is an emoji bun, like I said. So yeah, this is a donut one, and it's not very squishy right now, because for this squishy, if you want to make it squishy, you actually have to crumple it and make it kind of deflected, then it will be nicer squish. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video, and please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. So yeah, see you guys next time. And once again, if you guys have any suggestions of any videos I should be making, you guys can comment that down in the comment section below. And sorry for any background noises, but yeah, bye.